The saga of Toronto Mayor Rob Ford continues. There's the video out there allegedly showing him smoking crack. Now, apparently the police have the video, but they're saying at this point they're probably not going to release it, so we don't know if we're ever going to see it. But the saga got a little bit weird yesterday on Bill Carroll's show. He's a Toronto radio host. He has a call-in show, and someone named Ian called in, and there's an open question about who it actually was. The voice sounds a little bit familiar. Let's watch that and see if we can figure out who it really was.
No, I don't think he has to answer to any of that. He has personal problems. And by the way, if you think you can fire somebody because they have a personal problem with something like the substance abuse in a union or with a labor, you can't.
No, but you
know what?
But the mayor's not in a union. Here's the thing: nobody.
Wait a minute. You're not sitting
nobody's
a union in there.
Nobody's accused the mayor of breaking the law on this show or this station.
Wait a minute. Breaking the law. Okay.
Nobody's accused him of that.
Okay. First of all, let me get another one across to you. How do you know when you're being videotaped? Do you know? When do you? Okay. Sorry. What was your name?
This is Bill. Is this Rob Ford?
Bill. Okay, Bill.
No, I'm serious. Hold on a second, Chris. Who am I talking to right now?
That's Ian.
How many times have you been videoed in the last week?
The times that I've looked into the camera, once.
Oh, yeah, you looked at the camera once. How do you know what you do exactly? There's cameras everywhere. Okay, so you're telling me that he goes around and videotapes himself smoking crack. Get it
Rob,
right. Smart
Mayor
enough.
Ford, Mayor Ford, I know your voice. This is you, isn't it, Mayor Ford?
And away he went. He dropped the line there. I got to tell you, Bill, you might be onto something because he certainly has the cadence of Mayor Ford. We've all got a kind of a vocal signature, a way we talk, and listening to that back again, it certainly sounds as if it, could be Rob Ford.
I don't know for sure if that was Rob Ford, but I do know that it is clearly the angriest Canadian in the world.
Canadians are so funny. Everything he said was funny. Like the accent's so funny. Everything they do is funny.
Even when they smoke crack, it's funny. It's hilarious.
It's funny, yeah.
The whole world's laughing.
Yeah, so I guess the video got released, or not, the video didn't get released, but the cops finally were like, yeah, that's what it is. It's the mayor smoking crack.
Yeah, but we don't have enough on him to charge him. And look, obviously, I don't know how Rob Ford sounds. I don't know if that's him. But to me, the most telling piece of evidence there is like, hey, Mayor Ford, it's you, right? What's it, hang up. Right? To me, that was like,
I'll get back to you.
Yeah,
if you're Ian, you're like, no, I'm not Rob Ford. I'm
that would be
Ian from Newfoundland, and I'm pissed off. You know?
Right. I mean, if I'm calling in somewhere and they're like, "You're Howard Stern, aren't you?" I wouldn't be like, "Panic, click." Right? That makes no sense.
That's right. It doesn't. No, it seems but he's so belligerent. You know, he doesn't get anything. Like, if it is, let's assume it is the mayor. Like, what a crazy line of questioning. You can't fire somebody who's in the union for gotten personal problems. Yeah, you're the mayor.
But also, it should be fine because how many times have you been videotaped recently? What does that have to do with it? Yeah, you got videotaped, but you were doing something wrong. You can't just beat the shit out of someone, and if they happen to have a camera, you get off the hook. That's not how it works.
And he's conservative, so he probably doesn't like unions. So that's kind of a funny defense, right?
Well, we don't know Canadian, maybe.
But what does it matter? Like whether you looked at why would he videotape himself? I don't know. Is anyone claiming that he videotaped himself smoking the crack? I don't. We don't.
But this guy's a wild ride. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, once you hit the crack pipe, God knows what happens next. Right. I like this idea that he's trying to now he's trying to reason it out. Like, now look, once you smoke the crack, would you videotape yourself? I'm like, I don't know. I'm liable to do anything at that point.